What we have here is one of the first percussion instruments that we installed in our JamPod program. The reason why I selected this was because I wanted something that would successfully transfer students who had been playing djembes in primary school to then simply moving them across to an instrument which they would be able to engage with quickly, but be able to start playing the things that I was going to want to transfer them onto as a percussionist and a drummer. So they can adopt the same approaches, but because of the way that this instrument is sectioned up, you're able to hit different parts of it and create different sounds, as you'll have already heard. So from an education point of view, this is a superb instrument for transferring your basic percussionists and getting them on the road to becoming a drummer. Now, it's also brilliant for as you develop as a player and you want to start being more expressive. The amount of sounds within the instrument is absolutely phenomenal, and the quality of those sounds is also second to none. So let's just take a quick closer look at what you get with the Handsonic 20. If we have a look on the top of the drum, what we have is the pads that I spoke about a minute ago, and each one of these different pads creates, dependent on the setting that you've selected with these dials up here, it creates a slightly different sound. There's then an awful lot of different control that you have here. Then we have the D-beam, which when you break the beam it creates a sound, which you saw me demonstrating there a minute ago. We've obviously also got the on-off switch here as well. We've got a dial for selecting the different sounds. We've also got an ability here to push up and down to select different sounds. We can press here to change the different kits that we're accessing. Here you can turn on and off the roll functions. If you want to roll on a snare drum or roll on a glockenspiel, xylophone or marimba, press that button. And then here what we have as well is we have the ability to change the pitch, we have a phones control, and we have a volume control there at the top. And then we also have the ability to record too. Now also within this instrument there are a huge array of additional resources from tutor games where you have to follow the instrument, certain pads play and then you have to copy, so that helps teach students more and more complex rhythms. It also hits very much on the popularity of the apps that we see now on iPads and on Android devices, where they're already doing this type of thing. You've obviously got this in GarageBand as well if you're using that in your school, or if your students are using that at home. You've got the kit that's on the screen, and this picks very much up with the way that that type of music making works. Now what we do within a JamPod setting is we install these into primary schools, secondary schools and colleges, and we install it in a way where it's ready to go immediately for you. So you're literally coming in, turning on, and you're off. There's no messing around with wires, there's no issues with getting your sound. It's all pre-installed and hardwired into your room. And what this creates is a perfect environment for running ensemble work, because there's normally a number of these drums set up in band settings. So you can run ensemble work as a percussion ensemble, but then you can take that percussion ensemble and you can immediately integrate them into more of a traditional band setting. When I say band setting, I'm talking guitar, bass, drums, keyboards, vocals, and then of course your percussion station, of which the Handsonic 20 is one of the options that we offer.